Hello, hello, hello. Hello and welcome. This is a building a live V16 engine live video. Oof, we are just waiting for people to show up. Hello, hello and welcome. Welcome in our third or fourth live video. This is building your own V16 engine. As you saw today in the video that I released on my channel, there is a new V16 engine in the game. So this is a live video of building it on your own. Right, so let's start by viewing your chat, live chat. You can write your comments down below in the live chat section so I can read what's the problem or what do you want. Let's see. Alright, so we have here Mr. Mark from Predator XR. Welcome, my friend. Who else we have here? Who else we have here, my friends? Alright, so let's begin. As you can see, we have now the new. We have a lot of options, Mr. Mark. As you can see, we have the inline 3, 4, 6, we have the V6, V8 and V12 at 60 degrees, and we have of course the 90 degrees, which will give us 6 or 8 or 10 or even 16, as you can see, which is amazing. I was really stumped today to find out. Yeah, it's okay, my friend, it's okay. We can start to make your own engine first, Mr. Mark. So give me an idea. Let's see what kind of crazy ideas you have with the V16 engine. Let's see, is it working here? Hello, Mr. Atomic Nerd. Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome, my friend. This is building your own V16 engine. Alright, it says here the smallest V16 possible. Alright, let's begin. 16 cylinders, as you can see. Alright, so we have two requests here. We have Mr. Atomic Nerd with the smallest V16, and we have Mark with the biggest one. Oh, not the biggest one here. Mr. Mark wants maxed out stroke and the smallest bore. So which one should we start with? The least power, most torque. Come on, guys, let's settle on something here. Which one would you like to see more first? The smallest one or the custom one? Which one would you like to see? Atomic first. Okay, so Atomic first. Mr. Atomic wants the smallest V16. Okay, so V16. Look how tall the block. Oh my god, look how tall it is. Like twin V8s. Let's stick with, since we are making a normal one, let me choose aluminium, smallest one. The smallest V16 here is 1.5 liter. This is the smallest size. 1.5 or 1571 cc dual overhead camshaft with, let's see, 4 or 5 cylinder valve, 4 or 5 valves. What the hell am I saying? 4 or 5 valves, yes. Which one would you like me to choose? Long is not tall, low isn't. Okay. Alright. 4 valves with all the available technologies. Aluminium, variable valve lift. Since we have the smallest size here, there is no point of choosing billet steel. Let's choose forged steel with lightweight forged and lightweight forged internals. Zero quality. Let's stick it to zero quality for a start, and then see what kind of RPM we will see. Okay, so the compression ratio is 10.0 to 1, and the cam profile is, let's say, 30, and the VVL is 65, and variable valve timing here. Let's see what kind of comments, cool comments we have here. We have Mr. Mark, name it Atomic. One Atomic, the bizarre one. Yep, motorbike V16. Wow, it will be awesome. But I think it will be heavy. Direct fuel injection, throttle per cylinder. I want to hear the V16 without any air filters. Race, look at these beautiful carbon fiber intake snorkels. I love them. Alright, let's choose 95 octane fuel so we can sell it. Let's see, 13.7 the air fuel ratio. Yeah. Let's see, max RPM, which is 12,000, and let's say race tubular with dual exhaust pipes, 2.5 inch, no restrictions, and yes, we have a massive valve float here. So let's push the VVL profile to the max. So the power that we can reach is 9,100 RPM. This is the power peak, as they will call it. Let's see, weight doesn't matter if you have a power. Yes, indeed, my friend. Let's see, now the peak power is at 9,100 RPM and it's 190 horsepower and 120 pound-feet of torque. Let's see if we can, oh yes, 10,000 RPM. Yes, we have 10,000 here. Let's see. No, let's stick it at, so at 81 advanced degrees of ignition timing, it's the peak power has increased up to 10,000 RPM, which is great. So if I want to push it more, oh, making the exhaust smaller. Okay, so it's now 1.5 inch exhaust diameter and it's making 209 horsepower and 130 pound-feet of torque. So let's push the quality a little bit, +5 quality. No, the internals, keep them 0. As you can see, they are maxed out at 15,700 RPM. Let's try it. If I choose cast. Oh, look at this. I can choose cast internals and I can still go to 12,000 RPM. Yeah, bizarre torque curve indeed, my friend. Yeah, a mountain peak, rise, and a drop, sky, indeed. Okay, so let's make this engine economical. Choose low friction cast and increase the quality a little bit here, like +8. That should make it go up to 12,200. Increase it to +8 here. +15 doesn't do much really. Alright, increase the compression ratio up to 11.5 to 1. +5 on the fuel system, +5 on the exhaust. Yep, absolutely amazing. So let's see. Are you ready, guys, to hear it? Are you ready to hear a 230 horsepower 1.5 liter V16 engine? Are you ready? Waiting for comments. Yep, okay. Oh, listen to that. It's like a truck engine. Look at these headers glowing from the bug. Look at the pipes. Look at the header pipes. How many pipes we have? Look, 16 pipes. No, 8 pipes. Sorry, 8 pipes. So you have 16 on both sides. Wow. All right, let's rip it up. What a beast. Wow, 16 cylinders dancing, and not dancing, they are screaming, they are flying 12,000 k or 12k. Absolutely magnificent. And it's when I look at the weight, it's 115.8 kilograms. So yes, it's heavy. And the reliability is not really great because we don't have any air filters on the intake. And as you can see, and the fuel economy is great, 27.9%, and it's still very smooth, 98.8. Wow. Explosions will occur. Needs turbo. I think so, Mr. Brendan. Did you pre-order? Yes, actually, Mr. In Kickman. Yes, I actually bought the game long time ago when it used to be very early in production. I actually saw a lot of potential. Let me tell you something funny. When I bought the game, I did not know that the game was early access. I thought that the game is finished, and I would just buy it, download it, and just start building engines and cars. But turns out it's still early access since 2015, 14. So yes, it's a little bit funny for me, but and today I just found out today that I have the V16 key. The developer sent me an email, say they are saying when you will active your key. It's 2018, it's been a long time and you did not active your key. And I was really stumped. What kind of key are they talking about? So I opened my old account and I just activated it, and I was super surprised to find out this massive beast here. So what should we? Please max the compression. Alright, let's max the compression up. In order to max the compression, we need less ignition timing and less ignition timing actually, and more fuel. So let me push it to 12. Alright, and let's start maxing the compression ratio. Let's choose 100 octane fuel, and let's see what kind of compression we can hit. So as you can see, we are now at 14.0 to 1. What does it sound like? Mr. In Kickman, I'm gonna make you hear it very soon. Just wait until we hit the highest compression ratio. Mr. Atomic Nerd, now you're gonna hear it, okay? Just like a warplane. Yes, yes indeed. Let's see, let's push everything to the max. I want to see what kind of potential this engine can do. Let's see, fuel system up to the max, the exhaust maxed out quality. Let's see the exhaust size. It's perfect this way, and no need for valves. So now, yes, we have a lot of headroom. So now we are at 14.6 to 1 compression ratio. Absolutely magnificent. Yep. Now, what should we choose? Can I put more fuel in? No, actually the engine will start to lose power because it's running rich. We are now at 14.7 to 1, my friends. We are now only 3 degrees left until we can hit the max 15. Wow. How can I push more 15? I mean, if I want, I can drop the ignition timing, but I want to keep the high RPM power peak. So now we are at 14.8 to 1. Absolutely magnificent. So I can push it an extra 1. 14.9, my friends. 14.9. We are only 1 degree of compression away of max. Let's see, drop the ignition timing a little bit. 11,200, 11,300. Wow, that is much better. Ooh, look at the compression. Alright, my friends, the compression is maxed out at, as you can see, 15.0 to 1 maxed out compression ratio. Wow, and the ignition timing is better this way because I want to keep the power at 11,300. Let's drop the fuel a little bit, make it efficient. Let's check the exhaust size. perfect. So it's perfect, guys. Let me hear your thoughts because okay, let me see. Now we have top end power. Yes, nearly, guys. 11,300. That's the max top what call top end power that I could reach, which is 11,300. Now, are you guys ready to hear a 255 horsepower maxed out compression ratio engine? Why is it chatting like this? Let me close this one. Alright. That should be better. Okay, are you ready, guys? Are you ready to hear this massive beast? Mr. Inkickman, are you ready? Yes, only it's written here 1571. Alright, let's hear it. What a massive engine. I mean, yes, it's tiny, it's the least amount of bore and stroke, but look at the size of it. The smallest size of this V16 and it still looks big. Look at it. It's still massive. Amazing. Alright, so we did Mr. Atomic engine. It's an awesome really engine, and I'm really happy with the end result. Okay, what should we do next, guys? What should we do next? Actually, Mr. Mark, I already did a car. If you want to see it, let me call this one Atomic, because this one is the Atomic Nerd V16. Yes, my friends, this is your engine, Mr. Atomic Custom. Let me show you the car that I already made with a V16 engine. I mean, it's not really massive, but it's an awesome car. Let me see, where is it? Alright, here it is, guys. Look at it. I made this luxury convertible because the V16 is very smooth, and I wanted to be very smooth and not reliable, very smooth and refined. Smallest bore, the largest stroke. Yes, Mr. Atomic, don't worry, we will do some crazy stuff. But let me first show you what kind of car that I already made. Alright. Oh, I was scary for a little bit. I thought the game crashed. As you can see, this is the car that I made. Look at it. It's an absolutely magnificent looking, right? It's a convertible, it's luxurious, and it has a V16 engine. Look at it. It's tucked in pretty much great. Is it running great, guys? I'm not really sure. Is it running great? Because it's smooth here. I have no errors or anything. Is it running? Can you hear me right? The picture is smooth. I'm waiting for your comments because you got me worried. 25 miles of... Yes, where is it? Let me show you what kind of mileage we were getting here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Am I blind or something? The screen. Here we go. This luxury heavy V16 engine vehicle is making 23.7 miles per gallon. So yes, I'm a little bit close for the 25 mark, but it's running really great. let me show you the specs of this engine. It's where is it? Where is the engine? Alright, here's the engine that I made for this beast. It's a 90 degrees 16 cylinders aluminum silicon, and let's see, we have a 73mm on the bore and 97.1mm on the stroke. So it's a stroker engine, which will equal 6.5 liter V16 engine. Yes, it's a massive beast, and it has dual overhead camshaft with 4 valves per cylinder and aluminum silicon head, variable valve lift, cast iron crank, cast internals. As you can see, low friction cast because I want to keep it very efficient. +2 quality here, and let's see, 11.0 to 1, 36 on the cam and 51 on the VVL, variable valve timing technology, +2 quality. As you can see, naturally aspirated, direct fuel injection, throttle per cylinder, standard intake, 95 octane fuel. So it's perfect, it's really great. Low air fuel ratio. Let me see if I drop the air fuel ratio because I want to make it more efficient. No, let's keep it at 482. Okay, so now I have dropped the air fuel ratio and it's now more efficient. Let's see, syringe pistons. Yep, thin and long indeed, my friend. And the one we are doing now is for a plane, isn't it? Oh, Mr. Muyayu, welcome, my friend. Yes, I'm gonna make a 1971, but let me just show you the car that I made here because it's an absolute magnificent. Tubular headers with dual exhausts and 2.5-inch exhaust diameter with 3-way catalytic converter. So it's a pretty much, as you can see, I'm using mufflers with bypass valves. And look at this engine, 581 horsepower, 481 and 467 pound-feet of torque. It revs up to 6,000 RPM, and look at the smoothness, 95.5. Oh, Mr. Mark, are you leaving? Ooh, are you guys leaving? Okay. So hope to see you soon, guys. Let's see, 268 kilograms, and this is it. Let me make you hear. Check this out. Yeah, hello, Mr. I'm sorry, your name is a little bit Mr. Newty maybe. Yes, Mr. Frankel. Yes, Mr. Frankel. Yes, Atomic is leaving. Hello, Mr. Frankel. 43. Hello and welcome to building your own V16 engine. If you have a cool idea for a V16 engine, just tell me about it and I will make it. So it's a good engine. Let's shove it inside the car, push these +1, and as you can see, these are the fixtures that I've chosen. These twin headlights, these twin grill, the front logo, these cool. Yeah, by the way, there are some new features in automation, guys. Look at these. Are you knowing? Can you guess what are these? Come on, guys, guess what are these. I am in the headlight section here. What are these? What are these? Yes, Mr. Royal. Yes, pop-up headlights. Finally, the developers has listened to us, because I found mods and some kind of people are doing them, but the developers they did them themselves, which is magnificent. And look at these headlights. Also, there has been a great update for the game, as you can see. Also, the tail light. I think there are some. No, they are still the same because these are mods that I downloaded before. And now we have these side indicators. Look at them. You can now use these side indicators. They look great actually. And now let me show you the grills. This, my friends, we have new grills here. Look at this one and that one and that one and this one. We have some cool stuff. Also the vents, I think. Yes, this is new, and this is new, and this is also new. Yes, I've chosen this one here. As you can see, this is the one here. I've chosen it here. I painted it black, so it looks magnificent. The scoops, yes. Now we can you guess which kind of which car is this from? Can you guess which car is this from? This one, this one, this one. Can you guess what kind of hood or what kind of car this hood is from? Nope. Close, but it's a classic. It's a classic, legendary muscle car. It's a classic, legendary muscle cars. Nope. No, not Camaro. Hello, Mr. Loon. It's actually the Plymouth Hemi-Coda 440 6-pack. It has the shaker. This one is the shaker, the legendary shaker hood scoop. Yes, Barracuda 440, Mr. Eduardo. Thank you, and yes, it's correct 100%. Let's move on. As you can see, the wheels, yes, the wheels are now different. Look at these wheels. Look at these. These are classic American ones. These like pressed steel, and look at these. Absolutely amazing. Look at this one. I've chosen this one because it looks cool. Look at these. These are classic automation ones. As you can see now, look at these. These are like Japanese. I don't really remember the brand. These look like BBS. No, these are BBS. These are BBS, I think. Yes, new wheels, my friends. Yes. These look like Lagzani. What do you call them? Rota, of course. I think so. Yeah, I think. But which Rota? These are Rota, maybe. I'm not really a Japanese or a wheel expert, but I remember them from Need for Speed and and some other racing game that I used to play. So I've chosen this one. Wow, I love these classic rims from Need for Speed. Okay, so as you can see, it's a rear-wheel drive, advanced automatic, because it's a luxurious convertible 9-speed gearbox. And it can go, as you can see, 305 on the transmission, 26 on the spacing, and geared LSD. Let's see, medium compound radial tires with 230 in the front and 240 in the rear, 19-inch rims, magnesium rims, ventilated 3 pistons, the brakes in front, 365, ventilated 2 pistons, 340 in the rear, 48 is the pad type, and as you can see, 69% to the front, 31 to the rear. Fully clad the under tray with cooling flaps, as always. 100 on the brake, 55 on the engine. It's a 4-seater, handmade, as you can see. It's a very luxurious car. It's a handmade interior and luxury HUD entertainment system. Electric variable power steering and electronic stability control, traction with advanced TENS safety. As you can see, it's an active comfort, springs with semi-active dampers, custom-made suspension. The only warning light, and yes, you can guess it, is the load capacity. And actually, the developers, I wrote some comments on the latest video, and they said that there is something weird in the ride heights, and they're gonna fix it very soon. Look at it; it's an absolute looking beast, and it's very comfortable. You want to run it around the test track, or you want to do something else, because I don't want you guys to get bored. So your call. It will actually cost you, my friend, $61,820 for a V16 handmade luxury car. Wow, that's cheap. Make a getaway car. Cheapest fuel, kind of fast, cheap car, heavy car, big car for much money and comfortable. Mr. Real, choose something. You have a lot of requests in a single comment. Choose something. Make it simple so we can all enjoy it. As you can see, this one can do 24.4 mpg. It's very comfortable. It has sporty point. It's very drivable. It's prestigious. It's safe. It's awesome, and it's only 61 grand. No, All right. Let me just read your comments one by one. So, Mr. Frankel, did you make a Ford Escort? No, because it's not really like you cannot replicate a car here. A drag race SUV then. Okay, so we have Mr. Muyayu with an 80 wagon, an 1980s wagon with a V16, or a drag race SUV then. So which one? Oh yes, Mr. Mark. Sorry guys, Mr. Mark has requested it long before you. Okay, so you want a V16 truck engine with a pickup body. Okay, let's start with Mr. Mark and then work our way up. Okay, so new model. Oof, let's see which body here should we choose. Would you like, so as a pickup truck we have a small one, a big one. Okay, big one. Okay, Mr. Frankel 43. Okay, we will do it all. Okay, so Mr. Mark, this is your chassis, my friend. What are your specs? What do you want to do here? We have all these material here. All these materials. Which one would you like? Would you like it normally, cheap, or medium, or high end, or carbon fiber? What would you like to do, my friend? Come on, guys, suggest something. Help him if you want to decide. Come on, work together. Alright, I'm gonna make a V16. Don't worry, my friend. Everything is cheap. Okay, cheap steel. Okay, so steel, ladder or monocoque. Should ladder. Yes, we want ladder. Steel also. Longitudinal, right? Because transverse, I don't think it will fit. So longitudinal. I hope that it will fit. So double wishbone. Would you like double wishbone in front, or should we go old school? Double wishbone or coil or leaf. Coil axle or leaf axle, these are old school. Double wishbone is new. Need some body pull. What do you mean by body pull? Okay, leaf axle. Really, leaf in front? Look at it. Leaf in front and leaf in the rear. Wow, this is crazy. Actually, I've never did leaves in front and leaves in the rear. Okay, so that's pretty much deep cheap cast iron V16. That should be heavy. So what kind of size? It's currently now nearly 8 liter V16 engine. Just don't bother my body pull comment. You don't even know what it was. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so what would you like, guys, to see? A massive V16 or a small V16 in this cheapy pickup truck? Because I'm only building V16s. So let's actually make it massive and see if it will work. Actually, I've never seen. Look at the push rods. I did not check the push rod. Look at the push rods. Absolutely hideous looking on this V16. And the direct acting. Wow. Overhead cam and dual overhead cam. Okay, I'm gonna see what kind of what does the body support. If it can support huge, I'm gonna make it huge. If it can support, you know, small or tiny, I'm gonna put tiny, because I'm not really sure that the body can fit it. Intel Core i7 6900K. That is a good processor, but hello. So no technology whatsoever, right? Let's make it as cheapy as possible. I'm gonna make it on 0, 9.0 to 1. How, guys, I just got this cool idea. How many carburetors do you think a V16 can take on the top? How many 4-barrel carburetors can it take? Can you guess it? Can you guess how many carburetors a 4-barrel carburetors can take? 4? I'm not really sure. 8? Alright, let's see. Here we go. Carburetor, 4-barrel. Quad! Wow, we can put quad. Look at these carburetors. quad 4-barrel carburetors. Wow. Oh my god. Can you imagine this in real life? Quad Holy 750 CFM quad 4-barrel carburetors. Quad ones. Amazing. Let's see the DCOE. DCOE 8. Oh my, look at the carburetors. 8. Oh my, look, 8. Look at the distributor. Look how many spark plug wires coming out. 16 plug wires. Oh my god. Can you imagine if you are fixing this engine and missing the fire order? If you are replacing the spark plugs wires and you are missing the firing order, it will explode. Absolutely magnificent. So the 2-barrel can only support quad. The single, look at the eco. Look at this. The eco. Wow. I love V16s. Look at that. We can put twin, triple, quad, 6 and 8. So, would you like to go carbureted, my friend, or would you like to go a modern fuel injection? Which one would you like to do? Which one would you like to see, guys? Modern fuel injection or carbureted? DCOE. Alright, DCOE. Carbs. So Mr. Mark, oh my, so all of you guys wanted a carbs, but Mr. Mark, which he requested the video. Alright, no, just carbs, DCOE, okay. Hello Mr. Charlie Anderson, hello. Yes, actually we made a 12,000 RPM version of it. We actually made it, you just missed it. But don't worry, we can make you hear it. Let's see, 91 octane fuel, 13.7. Let's drop the ignition timing and 5,000 maybe. Let's see, short cast, dual, 2-inch exhaust diameter, 3-way reverse flow, and yes, we have 473 pound-feet of torque and 272 horsepower. So this massive beast is a torquey beast. Absolutely magnificent. It's a torquey beast. Wow. Or we can make it like, if we can put like a 3-inch exhaust diameter, we can put like 334 horsepower. Race intake, actually Mr. Moroccan, it will actually lower the reliability so much. Look at it. It can drop from 61 to 49, so no, I'm gonna use performance. Look at this beast. Are you ready, guys, to hear it? Let's hear it, but first the engine can actually support up to 6,000 RPM limit. Two and a half inch up to 3 inch, 5 inches too big for a truck. So how many inches did I use here? I have chosen 3 inch, my friend. Mr. Mark, this is 3 inch here. What a beast. Look at the torque. The torque is just magnificent. Let me see if I can make it better maybe. Alright, 350 horsepower here. Let's move the compression ratio a little bit, 9.5 to 1. That's great. Moving the ignition timing, tune it better. Alright, so 357 horsepower. Collectors will buy. No, Mr. Royal. No, actually, you had to buy the game when it was first in production, when it was way early in 2014, 13, when it was really early, when it was really separated from Steam. So if you buy the game right now in Steam, there is no DLC for a V16 engine. No, you cannot get it now. If you can watch the video on YouTube on automation, on the developer automation channel, they will talk about the V16 and they will tell you that you cannot buy them right now. You should have bought it long time ago, but they will make it as a supporter collect DLC in the future. So sorry about that, my friend. Let's see. Let's shove this engine inside the truck and see if it actually fit. The engine is knocking. Why? All right, that should fix it. It's good enough. It's very heavy. So yes, it can fit. So Mr. Mark, would you like this kind of pickup truck or the door and a half pickup truck? Which one would you like, Mr. Mark? Or which one would you like to see, guys? This one or this one? Single cab. You mean this one, right? Single cab. I'm not really an expert. Ooh, Mr. Mark, look, check this one out. The current engine does not fit. Yes, I knew this one will be. I knew this one would come in. So we have to make the engine smaller, my friends. As you can see, it says here the engine does not fit, so we have to make it smaller. Oof, that one was a shock, right? So let's make it a stroker engine since we are going small. So we can 7 liter maybe. A 7 liter. Alright, a 7.5 liter. 7.5 liter. Oh, you want to make it smaller and turbocharged. Okay, so let's make it like a 5.5 liter. Okay, 5.5, and then turbocharged. If we want to turbocharge it, we should use like 95 octane fuel. You want turbocharged with carburetors, right? We are using carburetors here. You want carburetor? You want to boost into carburetors? All right, that would be a crazy idea. Let's see if we can actually make it, because I'm not really sure that we can make it, but it's okay. So the engine is knocking so much. Let's drop it to like 7 psi of boost, or maybe 9. 10 psi. Okay, 10 psi of boost, and let's start playing with the snail. Yeah, pushing the AR ratio. Alright, that should make more power. Let's see, smaller. No. As you can see, I talk too much when I play with the turbos. So 200, 300 horsepower. Okay, so nearly the same power as we used to make. Alright guys, should we push more fuel in? 12.5. Okay, 5,700 RPM. That's convenient, right? Alright, ball bearing. I should use ball bearing. Look at the difference between journal. Look at the torque curve and the ball bearing. Wow, just wow. Oh, the bearings are really important. Let's see how much boost we can put. 11 psi. The engine is not really efficient. No, you cannot call it efficient. 16.8. Okay, so this is the ending result: 350 horsepower and 541 pound-feet of torque. And yes, we are blowing into carburetors. yes, it's extremely loud, and yes, the manifold are glowing. Yes, for a pickup truck engine. Actually, guys, look, I'm using twin, actually quad. Look, quad reverse flow mufflers. So this is the quietest as possible as it can get. And I'm using standard, not standard. Actually, I'm using performance intake manifold. If there was a standard option here, it will be more quieter. But the exhaust is extremely quiet. Look, quad reverse flows. No bypass valves, as you can see. Yeah, yeah, you should see that. Okay, so let's shove this engine inside the vehicle, but let's see, the fuel system cannot cope with the current level of boost, reducing reliability. Wow, look at this, the carburetors cannot take that much of boost. Wow, so we have to lower the boost. Sorry, carburetors are old technology. Alright, so 10 psi of boost. Yeah, and let me push more fuel, not fuel, more ignition. Alright, we are back at 350 horsepower. So this is the body, let's shove it in. Let me choose like white, so I can make it like a class, a high working class pickup truck. If you do it straight through, you want to see it, okay, here we go. You want to see straight through. Are you ready for your ears to bleed? Alright, removing all the restrictions on the exhaust. Are you ready? Look, the loudness from 36 to 60, nearly doubled. Alright, ready? Steady, and where is it? Wow, wow, my ears are bleeding. Wow. Yeah. So if you want even louder, you can just remove the air filters on the what you call it, on the carburetors, but the engine will knock. So let's drop the ignition timing a little bit. And are you ready now? Ready, steady, and yeah, I think the server is glitching out. I'm not really sure why, but yes, my ears are currently bleeding. As you can see, and this is also a bug in the game. As you can see, I'm changing the intake from performance to race. They should delete the air filters and this pipe here, but apparently they just removed the air filter from the inside and they just kept the box. Wow, lazy. Let's see, let me put, is everything alright, guys? Is the game working or not? I'm not really sure why it's glitching out. Alright, let's shove this engine in the vehicle and let me see. Yeah, $5 on every air filter. Yes, that if you are making like a 500,000 units of vehicles, you will save a lot of cash. But yes, it's still cheap out. Can you imagine your car delivered to your house and you are driving it and you are happy and then you want to go and change the oil first change and you're opening the airbox and there is nothing inside it. Wow, how disappointed you will be. Pop-ups? Come on, dude. It's you cannot put pop-ups here. Where should I put them? Here on the hood? No, they will look hideous. Look at them. What, here? No, they won't open. And if I want to put them here, maybe. Look at them. Imagine design a car like this. Yep, it will look hideous. But they are actually a good idea. I mean, they used to be hidden. And look at these, like like cutouts for pop-up headlamps. They are looking great. Let's choose something more practical. By the way, pop-up headlamps are actually expensive to make. So if this car is a cheap out pickup truck. This is like a competitor for the current pickup trucks, but with a heavy or not heavy with a very low price tag. As you can see, I'm using a cheap cutout grill here. Let me put it white. Actually, not white. Let's make it cheap and make it black. Plastic black plastic. Yes. Flip lights. Or Mr. Royal, I would really love to, but not in this pickup truck because it will look hideous. It will look extremely hideous and they will not work. But I promise I'm gonna make something from the 80s. Yes, some kind of sport car from the 80s, and you will see those pop-up headlamps. Look at this grill. Look at it. I think it looks more luxurious, right? No, it's looking luxurious. I don't want the car to look. Look at this. Look at this beautiful 1950s front grille. Absolutely magnificent. Wow. Let's see, which one should we choose? I want to choose something cheapy. Something cheapy, my friends. We are building a cheap V16 pickup truck. Alright, this one looks similar, and since this is a basic model, there are no fog lights. If you want to buy them, you will pay me more. Can you imagine the dealer at the or the salesman at the dealer will tell you, if you want fog lamps, pay me more, my friend. If you don't want, you can take your truck, and then a bad word will just appear on the screen, right? Yep. Let's make this one black, also black. Yep. A turbo badge. A turbo badge. I think I'm gonna put a T badge because there is no turbo badge, but I would love to put a T badge. Well, should we put a side exhaust like American pickup trucks, or should we put a rear exhaust? Which one would you like? Oh, Charlie, sorry, did you say anything? It says notice Charlie, please. Sorry, what? How many want to make 200? How many want him to make a 2000 RPM diesel style V16? If yes, make him see this. Alright, I saw it, and if you want it, we will do it maybe after this. But first, let me check the exhaust. It can be most polluting of all your redneck. Wow. Okay, so here foggy weather every morning is going to cost me more. Side dual exhaust. Okay. Side dual exhaust. You want it to be like a cutaway in the body itself, like this, or if I can make it using this mod here, which is like dangling like this with a muffler showing. This actually looked bad, so I'm gonna stick to this one. Yep. Let me show you something crazy here. Let me put another one here, right? As you can see, push the mirror button here, and also push this mirror button here, and check the other side. Wow. Absolutely crazy. Alright, so let's move on. Let me put some cheapy normal day-to-day taillights. I mean, I want to use these, but these has this cutaway. Let me choose those because those are, you know, much more obvious as a pickup truck tail lights. Alright, the badge, not the badge, sorry, this is the license plate holder. Alright, the badge, and this is the company badge. Yep, thank you, my friend. And let me, yes, oh, we totally forgot about the side mirrors. Can you imagine buying a vehicle without side mirrors? The salesman will tell you, oh, they forgot to bolt them on. Come on, call James, he will bolt them on immediately. Just grab a cup of coffee and he will bolt them on for you, my friend. You will just run away from the dealer. Yep, I think so. Yeah, with the multi-differential indeed. Yes. It's okay, it's a cheapy truck. If you don't like it, the salesman will tell you, if you don't like it, just away from the dealer. Yep. So this one is flipped out. Let me correct it. Alright. Do you think it's finished? Should we add an extra something? Yes. Where is it? The front badge. And yes, the turbo badge, the T. Alright, so this is the only badge you will get because it's a cheapy truck. So where is the T? Here we go. We can say like T, and then we can put like, can we get a dash or something? Is there a dash maybe? I want a dash. Ah, here we go. Here we go. A dash, but I'm gonna make it smaller. A dash. Alright, here we go. And then, no, this one here. A V. And then license plate stick in front. Okay, I'm gonna put one in front as well. Alright, here is one small and the 6. And yes, the badge has been made in China, so it's a cheap badge and it will fall off immediately after purchasing the car in a couple of days. Yep. So yes, we want a cutaway for this license plate holder. Okay. Yep, because it's a cheap pickup truck. We are building it in a factory, maybe in, I'm not really sure, in anywhere, but it should be really cheapy. So because you wanted a V16 engine, you should also keep the cost down, because when the engineer went to the CEO and told him, let's build a V16 engine, I think he smacked his face with a bat or something, and he told him it's very expensive to make. So he just went to the other engineers and told him, let's make this vehicle as cheap as possible. Wow, it's actually looking great, right? Okay, let's move on. Should we make it 4x4 or should we make it all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive? Which option would you prefer? Big spoiler? No, my friends, no, big spoiler, it will look hideous because there is actually no place to put a spoiler in it. 4x4, okay, 4x4. Manual or automatic? Which one is the cheapest? Let's see, engineering time, weight, cost. So manual, of course, manual it's the cheapest. 4 speed, you want 4 on the floor or So Mr. Charlie Anderson want all-wheel drive, Mr. Morgan want all-wheel drive, some of you want 4x4. I want to shoot myself because you are asking so much. Okay, but I'm really happy to see you as guys asking. I like to see cool ideas. Auto 6, but actually my friend, automatic gearbox will cost you more. Look at this, the automatic will cost 751, but the manual will cost only 577. So should we keep the automatic or should we go with manual? Manual? I mean, all of the guys want manual, so Mr. Mark, you are only a single vote against. I'm against 5 or 4. Yes, of course, they're less reliable. Hope there is a CVT in the game that we can build something ridiculous. Okay, so let's choose manual for a start. Let's keep it cheap. So it can actually do 210 kilometers per hour, which is quick. Let's keep the spacing till later. Okay, let's choose manual locker so we can go off-road. And the quality, of course, 0. Radial chunky off-roads. 250 in front, 250 in the rear. Let's see, let me put like 16-inch rims with like 785 or 780 steel rims. Yeah, I know, Mr. Charlie. Yes, I know the difference between 4x4 and all-wheel drive. All-wheel drive will be always working, always, all the time, but 4x4 will be engaged manually, so the vehicle is all the time will be rear-wheel drive until you flip a switch or you engage 4x4. So let's, because I want to make it cheapy, that's why I'm making it really cheap here. As you can see, single piston. Can you imagine a single piston with solid disc stopping this kind of heavy beast? I don't think so, but I'm gonna make it work. No cooling flaps, making cheapy. Drums. Okay, let's let's try drums in the rear. Okay, drums. Why not? Why not, my friend? Drums, massive size drums in the rear, and in the front. Let's keep it this way. Okay, drums in the rear. 2LS. Oh, actually, 2LS. Okay. 2LS in front. 2LS in front and SLS in the rear. Actually, what do they mean? Actually, I'm not really a drum brake expert. What do they mean by 2LS and SLS? Actually, there's a description here, but I don't want to open it. I want to hear your opinions, guys. What do you think SLS and 2LS mean? Because I'm not really a drum brake expert. How long it will be streaming? I'm not really sure. I think what's the time right now? Oh, I should be. Well, it's actually late. Some auto gearbox nowadays are better than manual, especially about holding low revs and eco drive. I know that, Mr. Charlie, of course, but not in automation. In real life, yes, gearboxes are amazing nowadays. The automatics now in 2018 are much more, reliable and much more better than they used to be. But in automation here, everything is old school. Hydraulics. Can you imagine ABS? Can you imagine, guys, ABS with drum brakes? Can you imagine that? Wow. ABS with drums. How it will work? It can never work. Yes, can you imagine going to the dealer and ordering your car, and they will say if it comes with drums, and if you can pitch in $500, we can put an ABS system on it, and you will say, oh, it will make it more safer. And when you are needing it, and when you push the pedal, it will malfunction, and you will hit a wall. Wow, basic 2000. I know, Mr. Franco, it's for Breton braking, I know that. But can you imagine putting ABS on drums? That'll be just hideous. Let's see, off-road. Okay, we have chosen the off-road settings made by Automation themselves. Whoa, look at what? Why is look at the wheel gap? Look at the wheel gap. Wow. You think it's good this way, or should we change something here? Because I'm not really sure about the wheel travel or the wheel space here. Yeah, the roll angle is only 4.2 degrees, and it's extremely comfy. I think so, in my mind. No, it's not comfortable at all. It's 11.6, but it says here 106%. It's not comfortable at all. Super softy suspension, of course, because you want it to absorb, when you want to go off. Okay, let me play with the sway bars, see if I can. No, I'm actually ruining it. So let me put it at 5,600 and let's see if I can. No, it will make it worse. Oh, just playing with it a long time. Okay, so should I drop it? No. Wow, it's raising. It has been risen to the max. Okay, so 80% of the American market has an automatic gear. Okay, Mr. Charlie, you want automatic. Okay, I will give you automatic. Don't worry, my friend. So progressive springs. Alright, so Mr. Charlie, he want an automatic, guys. But first, before choosing automatic gearbox, let's see what kind of warning lights we have here. Look at it. The front brake force is low. The rear brake force is low. The front ride frequency is low. The rear ride frequency is low. The engine bay is full. The wheels are spinning. The rear tires are wide. The brakes suffer from brake fading. So actually, the car right now or the truck is a death trap. So let's try and fix it. Wow. No, my friends. No, don't worry. We will do whatever you want. No one is getting mad. No one is getting, angry or something. We are friends. We love cars here, and we will do whatever we want to do here because we love cars. We like engines. We like pistons dancing. We like fast, crazy cars, right? Alright, so now I'm balancing the brakes. More brake pad grip. Alright, so the brakes are okay. So with the brakes, actually, we can use actually right now these drum brakes, and they will not fade at all. Wow, they are actually working perfectly. The stopping distance, it's acceptable, and there is no brake fading whatsoever. Wow. So standard or basic? Basic. So they want. So the customers actually, they want no entertainment and they want basic interior. Okay. So should we put bench in front? Would you like, Mr. Mark? Would you like a bench in front or 2 seats only? Which one would you prefer? Which one, Mr. Mark, would you like? Or you guys, what do you think? Should we put bench or twin seats? Or a single seat? Bench. Okay, bench, here we go. A bench. Hydraulic? Okay, the power steering, Mr. Mark. Would you like hydraulic, variable hydraulic, or no power steering at all? You can put whatever you want on the floor. Indeed. Hydraulic, okay, no ABS, hydraulic, basic 2000. So what kind of problem do you have with the front brake force is still low. Oh, Mr. Mark, actually the front brake force is still low. Let's see, 100. Oh, that's a biggie. Mr. Mark, the front brake force is low, so we should put solid discs in front, even a single piston. The front brake force is still low, so 2 pistons maybe. Still low. 3 pistons maybe. 4 pistons maybe? Oh no, we have fixed the problem. Let's see, where is it? Yes, we have fixed it with... Oh, I was actually seeing something wrong. Okay, so 2 pistons in front, and the rear brake force is high. Let's disable that. The brakes are always a big problem in automation here, because if you want to get rid of all the warning lights, you should really work hard on them. Make the right hide in the highest setting. Yes, Mr. Charlie, it's on the highest setting right now. It's fully on to the max. As you can see, it says here, try increasing rear spring stiffness. Okay, here are the springs. We are increasing the stiffness of the rear and the front as well. Okay, now, so the suspension is done. Let's move on to the gearbox, my friends. Okay, the gearbox. Let's see, 7 seconds. Wow, it's very slow. So should we put the spacing on low? Actually, the customers they wanted on low. As you can see, 99.5. Wow. Yes, Mr. Frankel. Yes, because the sway bars are extremely thick. That's why the roll angle is extremely low. Spacing will be far enough. I'm not really sure what you mean, Mr. Mark. Do you want it high or low? High or low, my friend? I'm still waiting. High means far, or okay, let's see if we can make it. Oh, the wheel spin, my friend, the wheel spin is killing it. Look, the wheel spin significantly reducing the car drivability. So we have we need to put it very low. As you can see here, 99.6, that's how they like it, but I don't like it this way. 99.7, ooh, 99.8, 99.9. Here we go, 99.9, with 6.9 seconds and 7.8% only wheel spin. Mr. Mark, if I put the spacing very high, the wheels will spin so much and I will have an extremely high warning light here and extremely low 0 to 100 time. So, and the customers actually, as you can see, heavy utility, they love it this way, 99.9. Make it have more gears or shorter spacing. Here we go, I have an extreme short spacing. I put 5 speed, they hate it. 6 speed, they love it. 6 speed, they love it. How is that possible? Wow, I'm not really sure what's happening. 6 speed, 7 speed, no, 6 speed. Ooh, let's see if automatic can do anything about it. Automatic, 7 speed, 9 speed, 4 speed. Wow, an old school. Look at it. Check this one. Check this one out, my friend. Check this one out, my friend. Automatic 4 speed, which is classic automatic, classic, you know, old school one with, let's see, 1 point. The customers love it. Look, 106 point. So at 19 with 8% wheel spin and 7 seconds 0 to 100, it's actually great. It's not bad. It's not bad, my friends. It's not bad at all. Now let's fix the tires. Where are the tires? Okay, the tires, it says here the rear tires are wide. Yes, they are not really perfect. Let's see if we can... What's happening here? Let me see. Chunky off-road. So they want them to be not much chunky. Not really sure why. The car handling, no, screw them. I'm gonna put it on 255 or 250 front and rear. That's the most efficient way. I don't care about this stupid warning light. It says here 4-speed auto. It's okay. Yes, okay, thank you. As work as a car mechanic, as well. Ooh. Yes, Mr. Charlie Anderson is actually a mechanic. Yes, so don't worry about him, guys. He's a cool guy, and he know one or two things about cars. So just don't kill him, because he knew what he's doing, my friends. So 15-inch rims, as you can see, they are not really great. 16. I don't know what happened. Suddenly everything dropped to 103 points. 104. Because I don't want the vehicle to wheel spin so much. Let me get back here. Alright, so 19, okay. So it's actually now spinning 9 point something, which is not really great. Let's see if I can make them wide. Will it fix the problem or not? But most rear-wheel drive body on frame vehicles are very short, not super short, but it's short enough. Okay, Charlie is questioning brakes. My car sounds a lot when you press them slightly. What could it be? Okay, so now we are asking cool mechanical questions, which is great. I like to hear. The brakes, so your brakes are squeaking then, right? If your brake pads are worn out, or if your rotors are worn out, but first you need to check, as Mr. Charlie said, you need to check how much brake material is left on your pads, if they are worn out or not. It's a common sense actually if you are owning a car to check your brakes, especially if they are making noise, because brakes are very important to safety. Consider adding front grip. 250, that will solve it, and that's the front brake force is low. Oh, I know why, because the brakes are low. Yes, now they are perfect. Consider adding front grip. Alright, front grip is done. Jerking noise, really? It's like the second, on the first or second gear. Oh, so this one needs a mechanic. A jerking sound is, well, you need to ask a mechanic. And we have Mr. Charlie Anderson here. So the truck actually it's done. So should we continue your cool questions? It is like the first or second gear, doesn't know. Below 3000 RPM it will jerk. What do you mean by jerk? Do you mean like it feels like a misfire, or it feels like a misfire, or is it like or the engine wants to shut down, or rocking? Oh, this could be really many problems. The whole car is rocking. My friends, I'm not really a mechanic, but you need to ask Mr. Charlie. But yes, I have some expertise, in daily driving stuff, but not like extreme stuff. Well, my bike also does the sound, but it doesn't has a brake disc. Wow, Mr. Frankel 43, I don't really know anything about bikes, so I apologize about that. But Mr. Mark, you need to take your car to a professional mechanic, maybe to check it, because jerking or rocking, this could be a hell of a lot a lot of problems, so you need to check it immediately. So the truck is finished, guys. Let's run it and see what kind of time. But first, lower the voice a little bit so your ears won't bleed, because yes, it will be very, very loud. Go. Wow, that took a long time. 1 minute 37.64. I mean, it can get off the line quick, but it's not really a massively quick vehicle. So yes, but I really like the ending result of it. That's because there is some brake fading here. That's why I am increasing the pad types. Yeah, a little bit like this, maybe 91, yes, 92, yes, 92, okay. So the vehicle or the truck is done. Do we have a manual or automatic robotic style gearbox? I mean, Mitsubishi probably. Normally the pads are okay. Ooh, so we're still doing it. How much do you think this V16, this monster of a V16 truck will cost? It's a twin turbocharged V16 basic, nothing, everything is cheap, steel made, front and rear leaf springs. How much do you think it will cost? It will cost you only $19,580, less than $20,000, and they love it. Look, 102, but it says here the body type penalty is 15%. I'm not really sure what do they mean by that. Wow, so they love it, and it's only below 20 grand, and you can get the V16 twin turbo engine. And let's see, but yes, the fuel mileage is extremely bad, and no sporty point. It's not really comfortable, it's drivable, it's not really practical. It's has good utility points, it can go very good off-road, it's reliable, and let's see, the engineering time is low. Yep, and the engine is toxic. The engine is really toxic. So as you can see, it's a $19,500 for this cool pickup truck. And Mr. Mark, your name will be on it. Mark XR truck. Wow, it's a cool cheapy truck, V16 turbo. Cheap V16. The variant is +0. Okay. Wow. Okay, so Mr. Charlie. Wow. Okay, so what do you think, Mr. Charlie, is the problem? Do you think the gearbox? Do you think the gearbox is worn out? maybe. No, Mr. Trevon Cohen. No, actually, there is no straight 8 now. I would love to see a straight 8. It will sound a beast, because straight 8s are just a magnificent legendary engines. I wish they will put them in right now. So any other requests would you like to see, guys? Okay, so we did a lot of V16 engines. Which would you like, another V16, or would you like a 6-cylinder or an 8-cylinder or whatever? Because it's getting late here, and I think I should do this last engine, and I should get going. Oh, rotaries! Oh my god! If they can do rotaries, if they can put a rotary DLC right now on Steam, I would buy it immediately. But not yet immediately. So what do you think? What kind of engine should we build? Our last engine build here. Should we also do a V16, or would you like to see a V8 or a V6 or a V12, inline 4, inline 3, inline 6, turbocharged, carburetor, whatever? Oh, you have a classic one, Mr. Mark. Amazing. A diesel V16, how is that possible? I mean, yes, it can work in inline 6s, but a V16 diesel, but the diesel doesn't sound like a V16 doesn't really sound like a diesel. It sounds more like a smooth, creamy engine, unlike a 6-cylinder, which can sound like a diesel. Actually, a 6-cylinder here, they made the sound of it here in automation, looks like a diesel, but the V16 is smooth like a symphony. So if Mr. Charlie, if you want something similar to a diesel, you can give me the specs if you want. I can do it. You can try it out, right? Wow, what a shock, Mr. Mark. Really, what kind of engine does it have? 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder? I'm really good. I guess carbureted engines, they need an expert for it. I mean, modern fuel injection, you just plug in the scanner to the OBD port, and you can just see what kind of errors you have. But carburetors or carbureted engines, they need the old classic, old school mechanics that they will just test it and hear it. 110cc. Wow, it's a tiny engine, but even so, bikes are cool. Even tiny ones. Oof, which one should we build? A V8? I'm a big V8 fan. Let's build a classic one before I go. Or should we build a V16? A V16 classic maybe? Are there any V16 classics? Do you know any legendary V16s currently or before? I mean, there was an Italian company that made a V16 engine before. I'm not really sure. I saw it once when I was playing Gran Turismo on my old PlayStation 2. I saw an Italian designed car with a V16 engine. I don't really remember what kind of one. A classic V8 carburetor with turbos and straight exhaust. Okay, so this is, my friends, our last engine for our live video today. It's let's see, what kind of size would you like it? Cast iron, classic man-made, or would you like it modern aluminium? By which I mean modern, I mean girly. And cast iron is the old ways. Wow, when they used to be heavy and live forever. Magnesium. Wow, this is top-notch hypercar material. Magnesium block. Alright, so magnesium. What kind of would you 7.6? Oof. Would you like it to be a stroker or with the high bore? liquid cooled. What kind of bikes are? It's a little bike, okay. Would you like it a stroker, Mr. Charlie, or only a big bore? Big bore, okay. A big bore V8. So let's see, 105 maybe. Maybe 105. No, more. 112. No, that's too much. Okay, let me drop the stroke to the least. 7.6. Okay. So this is the highest bore and the least stroke. So we have 117.3 millimeter on the bore and 88 on the stroke, which equals 7.6 liter. Okay. Would you like, my friend Mr. Charlie, would you like what? Dual or single or direct acting or push rods? If you want push rod, if you want Mr. Charlie, if you want push rod, we should make it the other way around, which means more stroke and less bore, because push rods they cannot rev that much high. 4 valves, single cam, okay. 4 valves, single cam, aluminum silicon. Would you like variable valve lift technology, or let's just choose it because it's better. Forged, lightweight forged, 0. Since you are making a turbocharged beast, so 9.0 to 1. Maybe 70 here, leave it 40. Turbocharged, ball bearing, custom. Okay, let's start first with fuel economy because I want it to be tiny, and then I will play with it myself and try and make it as good as it can possible. Okay, so cool comments here. High cam profile and high. No, Mr. Charlie, actually, if you have a VVL profile, you should make the cam smooth and low and the variable valve lift high. You cannot make both the same, because if you want them to make the same, just remove the variable valve lift technology. So which one? We can. I will actually tune them. I will actually tune them after I complete the whole engine. So which kind of carburetor? Okay, you have told me. Okay, so 4-barrel twin, because twin can support 735 horsepower and performance intake, 98 octane fuel, 13.5. Drop the ignition timing, 7,000 RPM maybe. Let's see, door 3-inch exhaust diameter, 3-way reverse flow straight through, and no, let's keep it 3-inch. And now let's start playing with the turbocharger. Let's maybe push the R ratio to the max and decrease the turbine size to give it that extra oomph. Let's see, 53, 54. Yes, the intercooler was restricting it. Okay. 50, 57. Let's see, 10 psi, 11 psi. You want 100. Oh, okay. Maximum psi. Big compressor, small turbine. Well, that will make the engine actually not working well, as you can see. So to push this one, 7,000 RPM. I'm making it low so I can make it more efficient. Oof. So Mr. Charlie, if you want me to push everything to the max, I should also push the quality to the max, so I can make it more reliable. Because if you want maximum boost, zero quality will not be your friend, my friend. That's why. Okay, maximum power then. Alright, so let's start to push this little puppy here and make it powerful. Okay, so the turbine is maxed here. The compressor is... I don't want to make it inefficient also, so 733, 26, 740. Okay, 12 psi, 13 psi. More ignition timing? Nope. 100 octane fuel. Alright, more fuel, more ignition timing. That should push it. .800 pound-feet of torque and 800. Yep, I think no. Actually, look. Yeah, I guess yes. I guess you're right. It's actually restricting a little bit. The fuel system cannot cope with this much. As you can see, Mr. Charlie, it says the fuel system cannot cope with the current level of boost. We have to decrease the boost a little bit. Oh, so the carburetor can only take 10 psi. Wow, what a shame. So the carburetors can only take 10 psi. Oh, Mr. Mark, thank you so much for watching. I'm really happy to see you in my live videos as always. So thank you so much for watching. You will see me with cool videos very soon. So good night and have the best dreams, my friend. But before you go sleep, let me just make you hear the symphony of this magnificent V8 that we are making here. Alright, the exhaust is very restricting, so 1000 horsepower. That's great. No restrictions whatsoever. That should make it pop. Right? Yep, my friend, good luck with your car. Hope that it will work perfectly with you, my friend. Right. So we have 1,000, nearly 1,200, maybe 1,200 horsepower. That's great. Let me push the cam profile in so I can make the power band better. Yeah. Wow. Yes, indeed, my friend. Indeed, Mr. Charlie. 1,200 horsepower. Yes, that is just perfect. Oh my god, I forgot. Oh, I totally forgot about the warning light. So I cannot push the boost so much. What a shame. Okay, so 1,221. Oh, come on, Mr. Charlie, there is no point because I cannot push more fuel in, the engine will start to lose power, as you can see. And if I decrease the ignition timing to ensure high compression ratio, it will lose so much power. So actually there is no point of doing it. We are better off this way, my friend. Okay, 1,224. There's a comment just similar to Nissan. I think so, yes, Mr. Frankel 43. Yes, I think there is a model that looks like a 240, I think so. Yes, I think so. I'm not really sure, but I think so. I'm gonna check it for you very soon. Okay, so are you ready, guys, to hear? Are you ready to hear this 1225 horsepower, 7.6 liter single overhead cam, 4 valves per cylinder, twin carburetors, twin 4-barrel carburetors with twin turbos. Are you ready? And then steady. No, sorry. Ready, steady, and then 180 SX. There is a 240 and there is 180. Oh. What an absolute beast. I'm actually Mr. Charlie, I'm actually building it, separately. This is not a car modular, so I'm gonna name it under your name, which is CN, which is actually Charlie Anderson turbo 7.6, where is it, 7.6 liter T or turbo V8. No, I have written it twice. Okay. The variant is fully on. Actually, Mr. Charlie, this is plus 15 quality engine, so it will not be really perfect to put it in a car, but I'm gonna try. Fully on. Okay. Let's see what kind of car we should put it in. What kind of car that we should use this beast in? There's actually no muscle car engines, bodies here. Let me see. There's this one. There is this one from 1965, coupe or coupe. Oh, you want a sleeper? Okay, a sleeper like what? A van? A van? Would you like a van with this engine? The server is a little bit lagging, so yes, the videos is taking a long time to reach to you. Okay, van. I'm gonna make it normal chassis, nothing special. Corrosion resistant, no, aluminium panels with ladder, maybe. Let's say corrosion resisting steel, longitudinal, and let's see, in front double wishbone. Do you think in front double wishbone? What kind of suspension is in the vans in front? Double wishbone, coils maybe? Coils or leaves? What do they put in the front of vans these days? Yeah, okay, Mr. Charlie, I'm gonna make it look hideously stock outside, but what kind of suspension do they use? What kind of suspension do they use these days? Double wishbone in front, or leaves, or I'm gonna say double wishbone, because look, actually the axle coil looks like an off-roading choice, right? So I'm gonna use double wishbone in front, I'm gonna use leaves in the rear. Yes, that's more convenient, right? You want the best parts underneath. Okay, so the best parts will be even double wishbones in the rear. Let's see, the engine should be that. I really hope the game doesn't crash, because if the game crashed, the video will end, and that would be really shame. I really hope the game doesn't crash, my friend. I really hope that. Let's cross our finger and pushing the button here. If the game does crash, well, it will be a goodbye. But if the game is working perfectly, then we will continue. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. So here's your engine, same power, same everything. I really hope that it does fit. Yes, it does fit. Absolutely amazing. Let's make it like this, because these vans are like, you know, transit, you know, for moving cargo and stuff from the warehouses. So this is boring. This is extra boring. Yes, it fit perfectly. Let's make it white and extremely boring. Also, the brakes should be also black, because I don't want to show the brakes for everyone. The wheels should be steel. Yes, perfect. Now let me make it as boring as possible as it can get, starting with the headlights. The headlights, here we are. Absolutely hideous. You can use your own favorite color on this car. No, I want to make it as boring. First of all, Mr. Charlie, this is a van. We want to make it, you know, sleeper. So as boring as it should be, as boring as I could. Boring, extremely boring, as you will see. Black, or not white. These should be black. Yes, that's more like it. And since this is a turbocharged monster, we should put like a second grill here down. But let me make it tiny. But no, not this kind of shape. Let me see. I want to use something similar. Okay, that's more like it. Let me put some. Look at these headlights. Look at these lights, my friend. Look at these headlights. Are these lights? They are looking. Are these fog lights? Wow, these are cool fog lights, right? Look at him. Look at them. Absolutely amazing. The van actually looks great. Looks decent and boring, like everyday driving van. Perfect indeed. The fuel filler cap should be here. And let's see, side mirrors. We need some, you know, some utilitarian side mirrors, and these are perfect. Perfect, square, boring looking, right? Now the door handles, they should be fairly basic. So these are the perfect ones. And the door, because it's a sliding door, they should have, no, not this one, this one. And they should be tilted this way. And small like this, and of course black, because this is the basic trim. 6-speed for the gearbox. You can choose what type. I'm gonna choose dual clutch, my friend, because I want this van to fly off the line. We need twin exhausts, right? No, I'm gonna do it like a real sleeper, which has like hidden exhaust, right? Like this. Yes. No. Let's mirror it. There you go. No, this is actually looking hideous. I hate it. If the engine was a single exhaust, it will be perfect. But no. Let's choose like this. Dual exhaust. Alright. Tail lights. Yes, I'm gonna make it all-wheel drive. Of course, all-wheel drive because I want to make it fly. Yes, hello Mr. Royal. We are making a sleeper van. This is my last, build here in this video because it's a little bit late here, and yep. So we have to do this one, as you can see. Yes, following the grooves, and it looks perfect. As you can see, I'm gonna keep these stock rims, and I'm gonna let me put the license plate here. Looking perfect, right? Perfect sleeper, right? Did we forget anything? Everything's perfect, right? Alright, moving on. It's an all-wheel drive beast here. Look at it! Look at that 7.6 liter V8 shoved in front. Wow, absolutely amazing. All-wheel drive, dual clutch. Yep, indeed, Mr. Charlie, indeed. Perfectly boring from outside. Yes, that's the key. Oh my god, but look at the grill. The grill actually, if you look into the grill, you can find and you can see the engine. The grill can actually show. Let's see, 6 speed. It can do 327. Okay. Electronic LSDs. 50% of course, 50-50. And 30 maybe. Radial semi-slicks. 225 front and rear. Same stupid looking rims. Steel rims, of course. Yep, no one cares. Ventilated, 6 pistons, 300. The solid, 3 pistons, 285s. 64. Don't worry. We will check. No, Mr. Charlie, no need for high quality components everywhere. No, don't worry, no need for it. Cooling flaps, no need. Only the engine needs high quality components. Everything else, no need for it. Let's see, basic, no entertainment because it's a basic van. Hydraulic, ABS. Let's see, standard 2000, standard. Carbon brakes. Why you actually these are perfect. You want carbon fiber? Okay, carbon ceramic. Here we go, carbon ceramics, and I think you want this van to handle perfectly, right? Look at it slammed. Look at this van slammed to the ground. No, Mr. Charlie. Best safety will make it extremely heavy. Best safety will make it extremely heavy. As you can see, no one would like to buy it because the engine is extremely expensive to make. Oh, positive camber. Nah, no one cares about the driver, my friend. This is a sleeper. When people build a sleeper, they want to make it as light as possible. So they will only put you know, a safety harness and a racing seat. That's it, and a roll bar. But here in automation, what do they mean by advanced safety? Advanced safety is like 100 airbags and a lot of crazy stuff inside, so you can protect the passengers as well. But actually, there are no passengers, so don't worry, no one will get killed. Let's see what else. Lighter, faster, of course. No, Mr. Charlie, I'm following here. Look here, I'm following the sportiness value. This is what counts here. When I'm decreasing or increasing, I'm following what will make it more. You see, if I made a minus, what called, I guess a minus camber, the sportiness value will drop. So as you can see, positive half a degree will make it perfect. As you can see, increasing the stiffness of the rear springs will make it perfect, as you can see, because it's a sleeper. No one cares if it's comfortable or not. That's why I am doing it. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing here. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing here. And let's see, but I don't want to set off many many warning lights. I want to keep it simple. No, front dampers are still hard. Okay, rear dampers are good. Let's see if I can increase them. Rear dampers are hard. Yes, that's good. We need to fix the brakes, the tires, and the 0 to 100 time. Okay, 41.1. Okay, don't worry, I'm gonna show you what kind of yep, don't worry, Charlie, it will be perfect. Yes, I'm gonna slam it to the ground until we can. Yep, it's slammed extremely to the ground. Look at it. Now let's keep it normal. Normal will be like this because I don't want the tires to rub the fenders. That's why this way it will be more lifelike. No, it actually will be like, it will be better like this. 241. This is better. Yes. Let's see. Suspension. We can put high quality suspension in it. Active sport springs. Okay, active sport springs. That's great. No, this will ruin it. No. Okay, that's perfect. No, that's great. Okay, so suspension is done. And let's see, ABS. Yes, put good one. Since, my friend, should we put a single seat? Should we put a single seat or a dual seat, since it's a sleeper? Twin or a single one? Single, okay. That will make it extremely lightweight, which is great. A single basic seat with no entertainment. Yeah, wow. Let me choose what kind of. Okay, that's good. The brakes now. Let me tackle the brakes. No, they are perfect this way. No, 4 pistons. Maxed out. Okay, that's perfect. Now let me balance the brakes. Balance them so I can make them work perfectly. Alright, perfect. Now the wheels or the rim is tires. I want to make them so they are perfectly like this. Wow. 225s in front, 215s in the rear. That's perfect. Okay. You can... yes, yes, my friend. All right. So let me check, or let me tune the 0 to 100 time. Oh my god, too much power. Alright, so what do we have here? Warning lights are not really... I don't care about any of them. Front dampers, no one cares. No one cares about any of this stuff. Let me do a bit more. Yes, more dampers. I don't care about ride quality, because I want it to corner hard. Okay, springs, no, springs. That's perfect. No. Perfect right now, right? Alright, let's get back to the transmission. A good transmission should be like +4. Can you imagine a V16 in the middle of the van? Yes, the space is not really great. Yep. So we have a 2.7 seconds from 0 to 100 with 2.6% of wheel spin. You want to see how it will fly? Are you ready? Are you ready to see it fly off the line? Because I am very ready. First of all, the van will cost you $70,000. Yes, it's a basic van with a single seat, with a carbon ceramic brakes and a very good quality suspension, and a 1200 horsepower V8, and it can do 11 miles per gallon, which is cool. Ready? 3 and 2 and 1 and go. minute 18 seconds, 0.75. 118 for a van. I mean, yes, the Top Gear, they brought the van with a Jaguar V8 inside it, but that van couldn't corner. But this one, 118. Wow. I mean, the Stig should drive this one. I mean, no one can drive it. The Stig should drive it, or the new Grand Tour. You know, the she driver, the girl that driving the cars. Look, it can go from 0 to 100 in 2.7 seconds. 9.9 seconds the quarter mile time. 9 seconds. It's nearly as quick as a Hellcat. It's nearly as a no. Sorry, not a Hellcat. It's nearly as quick as a Demon. As a Demon. Can you imagine this van standing side by side to a Dodge Demon? Oh, it will fly off the line, and oh my god, it will be an interesting race to see a demon against this van. I mean, yes, the demon has like 800 horsepower, and this one has like 1200 plus. But this one is look. This one has the aerodynamics for a fridge, for a refrigerator. Wow, I am just stoked. So it has been a cool video for you guys. I'm really happy. Yes, yes. Can you imagine taking this van, buy it, and do deliveries with it? Yes, if you are driving slowly on the highway, and then when you are realizing that you are late, you are pushing the pedal and you are flying. Yes, yes, Mr. Royal, the demon is made for straight line. This one also can fly off the straight line, and also this one can corner. Can you imagine this one is beating the Dodge demon around corners? This van, ooh, absolutely amazing. I love sleeper vehicles. Sleepers are just magnificent. I love to watch on YouTube, you know, classic Volvos with massive LS engines inside them, or massive V12s with massive turbochargers. They are thrashing and they are killing every Lamborghini or every Ferrari in the drag racing. Absolutely impressive. I really like I really like doing sleeper vehicles. What happened here? I thought the video stopped. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching my live video. I'm really happy to see you guys always watching my live videos, because it's an awesome thing to get close with you guys and see what you like and do it. And I apologize if some of you made some requests and I did not make them, but all your requests are amazing. I'm really happy to see it. Let's see, a sleeper SUV. No, 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 a sleeper SUV. No, no, my friend. It was in the United Arab Emirates, UAE. Yes, that Nissan Patrol against the 918 Spider. It was an amazing thing. Yes, thank you, Mr. Charlie. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Mr. Frankel, and thanks to everyone that has watched my videos. And thank you, Mr. Royal, and to Mr. Charlie Anderson, and all the cool people that watch my video. I'm gonna see you very soon with more cool videos, more than this one, I promise. But right now my throat is hurting me because I talk too much and I need to rest, and it's late here. So I'm gonna see you very soon. Mr. Frankel, he want 180SX modified with more power and better suspension. Uh, okay, I'm gonna try, Mr. Frankel. I'm gonna try and find you the 180SX similar body to it, and if I couldn't, I will do something similar with it with the SR engine. I promise that. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I will see you very soon with more cool videos, and of course, good night and bye bye.